I got a little certificate too, but I don't know where that is.
Fair.
It's probably in my.
I clicked the wrong one. I clicked the wrong one.
You gotta keep that. Welcome back to the Deep Drive. My name's Zach. This is my co-host Austin. We've been talking about random stuff for the past 20 minutes, and now we're finally here.
Yeah, football time, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, back to our regular scheduled programming. To all you people that didn't want to watch the wrestling episodes, we're back.
Yeah.
And we don't care about your opinion. So, all right.
I wouldn't say that.
Well, I'm mainly talking about Johnny. You know, he's not even here, and I bully him.
Hi, Johnny, if you're watching this.
Love you, Johnny. So, today we got football predictions. Yeah, that's what we got today. Predicting who's going to win each game. There's going to be a little counter somewhere, on the thing. It's going to have throughout the year. We're going to guess. We're going to make our predictions for the games, and each week we're going to go by who wins that particular game. We're only going to go based off games that we vote differently on. So, like, if the entire week we have everybody votes for the same thing, well, then there's going to be no wins or losses. It's just impossible.
If that comes to a point, we can think of like a tiebreaker thing. Like we can say what games are going to overtime, and we can say if games go in overtime or not. We can think of something to establish a tiebreaker.
Yeah, and that's only if we vote like everything the same. Like if we have one or two the same, then that's okay.
Fair.
And we're going to go head to head throughout the year. Whoever has the best win-loss record at the end of the year wins and gets to choose the jersey that the other has to buy for themselves. So if I win, I can choose Austin to buy a Jordan Love jersey, or I could be nice and have him buy a Caleb Williams jersey, or I could just be a big bitch and have him order I don't know, a Jared Goff jersey.
Let's go! MVP! MVP!
Or does it have to be a real player?
Yeah, no custom jerseys.
Damn it. I'm just gonna make you buy a jersey that said Among Us on the back. I could make him buy an Aaron Rodgers Jets jersey, or, you know, just because I wanted to, a Dak Prescott jersey.
Okay. Alright.
Either that, or I was going to make you buy a Chiefs jersey that said 87 and Swift on the back. That's the one that made him rage quit. Yeah, so we're going to go predictions. We're going to go game by game. We're going to talk about what we think who's going to win. All right, let's just rip the Band-Aid off.
Let's get into it, baby.
Let's go reverse order. So let's start with the
reverse order. Ooh.
How the games start. Let's start with Monday nights, September 9th, Jets 49ers.
Surprised you don't want to just do it in order by day. Just do Thursday to Monday.
I like being different, but okay.
Okay. I mean, I'm cool with whatever.
Ravens, Chiefs.
I was gonna say if you don't want to go, I'll just rip the Band-Aid off.
I'm gonna have to say Chiefs on this one. You can't count out the Mahomie.
See, I see with this week, the first week, I am always thinking it's the Chiefs. They're not gonna lose week one, and I'm like, no. Last week they did lose week one to Lions, and I don't know. Maybe there's a slight bit of hope and glance in me that maybe the Ravens learned from their mistake back in the conference championship and maybe run the ball, especially when they have Derrick Henry now. But I don't know. The bit part of me is kind of just saying, "Yep, Chiefs gonna Chief." So give me Chiefs for this matchup in week one.
All right. For this match, for the next match, Packers Eagles on Friday.
Wow, wow, guys, who am I gonna pick to win this? Ooh.
Well, while he ponders over this, I'm gonna say Eagles because I mean, the Packers they're gonna be good this year. I hate to say it, but I mean, you have Jalen Hurts, Saquon Barkley, AJ Brown, Devonta Smith, their tight end, something Dallas something.
Dallas Godbert? I'm probably
He's not
pronouncing that
important
wrong.
enough. So
Damn.
it's just you. Yeah, I mean, what they lose Jason Kelsey? They can't tush push anymore. That's the only thing. But then they went and got Saquon Barkley. So it's like,
They're gonna push for Saquon now playing center.
yeah. So I think that's the easiest. I think that's an easy win is the Eagles.
Easy win for Eagles. Yeah, I'm also picking Eagles week one. Again, Bears fan going against the Packers. Oh, cry me a river. Like I said, Packers are good this year. This whole division has gotten a lot better, and I think this will be an exciting division for all teams, even Vikings fans. Sorry about JJ McCarthy. I know that's even rough. I'm with you there.
Yeah, we don't talk to Vikings fans. They've been through enough this year, so we're not. All right.
You guys got Jefferson. But yeah, I think Eagles winning. You got all those players. By the way, shout out Jordan Mailata. I'm gonna end off that.
The first game of the day on Sunday, Panthers at the Saints. You know, it's tough. I'm gonna go the Panthers. I almost said Saints there, but I'm gonna go the Panthers. I think this is not just hometown bias. The Saints, I think, are going to be the worst, one of the worst teams this year. Derek Carr is just not the guy. But I think the Saints are going to put up a fight. But I think the Panthers, with Bryce Young he's here. He's going to show why he's not just short. Yeah, he's
Shorty.
he's gonna show why he was worth what we gave up for him, and he's gonna come out and ball out week one. Panthers. I got Panthers by 28.
By 28 points? Damn.
No, I'm kidding. I got Panthers though.
The funny thing is, I first saw this matchup and I was like, oh, cool. Panthers, tough is what it is. Probably a bad game. And then I realized, oh, the Panthers are playing in New Orleans. I don't know if I'm right on this, but hasn't like Carolina been really good in New Orleans like the past? Like every time they play the Saints at their home, haven't they like done well? Because I know they've won like the past like 2 or 3 years when they face New Orleans at New Orleans. So I think the tradition. I think this could be one of your guys' big, almost kind of like middle fingers to the league this year. Be like, yeah, we want to know this time. Fight us on that now. But we'll talk about the other weeks later. But yeah, go Panthers.
All right, I think we got the worst game on Sunday. Vikings Giants.
I was gonna say who do the Cowboys play? I was gonna make a joke. I was gonna say that's a funny way to say Cowboys Browns, but I actually don't hate the Browns, so maybe when it comes to the game itself, maybe who knows.
I want to be different, but I want to win this.
I can go first, and I'm not even trying to be different. I have actually high hopes.
Okay, go ahead.
I actually have the Giants winning this week.
I
think
we have our first different.
I think Giants. they're gonna get one of their only few wins this year. Just because I think Neighbors is gonna pop off week 1 and try to like establish himself early as the best wide receiver in the draft pool. Early, I don't know how well he finishes, but I think he starts off strong and he makes a big impact week 1 and can maybe take advantage of a unfortunate weak Vikings team to start the year without JJ McCarthy. Bless you.
Thank you. Yeah, I got the Vikings winning this.
Fair.
I just you can't count Justin Jefferson out. He's too big of a factor. I don't know if they have Jordan Addison, but even so, Sam Darnold has shown in the past that he can be okay. So
It's going to rely on.
Give me the Vikings.
It's going to rely for at least for them stopping Jefferson and Sam Darnold for just to make complete passes and not prevent them from gaining more downs and yards. The defense has to step up week 1 immediately, because even with Sam Darnold or even whoever you have at quarterback, Justin Jefferson's already a threat no matter what team he plays on. So your defense already has to raise the stakes alone for when he's up to on the field playing with y'all. But I think Giants might surprise us week 1 and get maybe they're one a few wins. I think this year, but who knows?
All right. Well, another easy pick: Patriots Bengals.
Let's go, Patriot! Guys, I think he's mad at me. Just a hunch.
You know what I would do if I was sitting right there, right?
You give me a big hug.
No. I'd flip your hat off and then punch you in the face with it. I'm violent today. It's okay. I told Johnny I was going to drive to his house just to beat his ass.
Dang, man. You're wild.
He killed me in a game, and I didn't like it.
Gonna drop his eye. You're gonna like beat drop him, dude. Come on. But all sincerely, I have Bengals winning week 1.
Yeah. Jamar Chase may not be playing, but I mean,
I still think the Bengals are gonna be in a good spot right now, and for the Patriots, they're a rebuilding team 100% right now. So them not coming out, strong and powerful immediately, it's understandable. They're rebuilding and everything like that, so understandable. But with that being said, Bengals are gonna take this one, I think, with I want to say relative ease and fashion, but then again, if this game is somewhat competitive, it might be entertaining. Do we know if Drake May is starting for the Patriots? Did that get announced? No, he's not. He's not. I remember seeing that he's not starting. So yeah, then Bengals are, I think, winning for sure, unless he proves me wrong and drops 6 touchdowns.
Steelers, Falcons. Give me the Falcons.
I was gonna say I'm leaning towards the Falcons because Kirk Cousins is healthy, right? He's able to start week 1, right?
I think so. Yeah. Either way, Michael Penix is good enough.
Yeah. But then again, if Russ wants to, let's ride in Pittsburgh. I don't know what Pittsburgh does, so I can't say let's ride. But if he pops off, I can see it happening too. But then again, Falcons without Arthur Smith holding them back and letting their weapons be able to actually strive and be able to do what they're good at and what they're supposed to do to help the team. I think the Falcons are going to have a lot more success than they did last year. So I also have the Falcons winning this one.
Yeah, please use Kyle Pitts.
just use your offense. You have actually a sneaky good offense. Just use it.
All right. Texans Colts. Go ahead.
What are you expecting me to make a hot take here?
No.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Cool. I'm picking the Texans. It's kind of like the obvious. We're just kind of picking the better teams right now. But week 1. Oh yeah, Johnny. Picking Texans. I'm on board with C.J. Stroud. Having good. Is he have a great year compared to the first year? It's in the air. Never know. Football, it's always hit or miss, but I still think Texans will get the job done. Week 1 against the Colts. I won't be surprised if Colts put up a good fight though. Texans have to really watch the run.
Yeah, I mean the Texans are a great team. They're great. I don't see why you can't pick them. I mean C.J. Stroud coming in, one of the top 10. Now he's not top 5, top 10 quarterbacks in the league.
Say it. Come on, Jeff.
Give me the Colts though.
Let's go. Competitive matchup. Let's go.
Yeah, I mean Anthony Richardson's going to come out and show he's improved. I think the Colts. I'm not high on the Texans in general this year, so I think that the Colts are going to come out and dominate. I don't think they're going to dominate. It's going to be a close one, but I think Anthony Richardson's going to establish himself as a top 10, 15 quarterback this year.
Fair. That's what I was saying. They gotta watch the run because with him and Jonathan Taylor, dude, if they let them run through the Texas defense, it's gonna be rough for them.
Okay. Cardinals, Bills.
Oh, I really want to be different. Because it'd be so funny if it actually happened.
What, the Cardinals winning?
It would be pretty funny, wouldn't it, Zach?
I mean the Bills. I think.
I was gonna say,
Yeah, I got the Bills.
unfortunate. Not unfortunate. We don't hate Bills fans. We don't hate a lot of. I don't think we hate any fans. If we just dislike a team, we just dislike the team. We don't hate the fans. Unless you hate the fan base of someone. Who do you hate the fan base of then? Zach, say it live.
Kansas City. The Cowboys.
I hate the team. I don't hate the fans because I don't interact with NFL fans, so I don't have a hate.
Cowboys, Kansas City, the Ravens, somebody else. Browns fans, Bucks fans. Yeah.
Says the guy with the Mike Evans jersey behind him.
Shh. But no, I gotta go Bills with this one.
Fair.
All right.
Fair.
Titans and Bears.
Gee. I really wonder, guys. Do I need to go first, get out of the way, or do you want to go first?
Yes, because I have a joke to say. Just go ahead.
Okay, well, before he picks the Titans, I'm gonna be maybe a bit biased. Couldn't you tell? Picking Bears week 1. I think, especially towards the early on, I think with the Bears schedule, to be a lot more, I think, easier compared to later on after their bye. I'm not saying that they're going to steamroll before their bye, but I think the Bears can pick up a good, and hopefully pick up a good week 1 win against the Titans, especially with you getting all these pieces for Caleb Williams. You have the amazing wide receiver core of DJ Moore, Keenan Allen, and Rome Odunze, and that's without even mentioning Cole Kmet at tight end, who's just a catch lord. Any ball you throw at him, he always manages to catch it somehow. Zach, if you're gonna do it, just do it already. Go ahead, say it. Let me have positive and let me show love for a team that's gonna get one more win than they did last year.
How many did they get last year?
We went 7-10, I think it was.
Damn.
Yeah, and 3 of those games without Justin Fields.
Well, all right, my turn.
Let's go, Tyson Bagent. All right, go ahead, just say it.
I mean, Will Levis has a cannon in more ways than one. If you know, you know. He puts mayonnaise in his coffee. I mean, you can't count that dude out.
Does he actually, or was he just doing that for attention?
I don't know, but I'm fucking kidding myself. The Bears are winning this matchup. The Titans are good, but they're not good enough yet. And Will Levis, I don't think is the answer there. So, yeah, give me the Titans. All right,
Give me
Jags.
give me the Titans.
Give me the Bears.
No, I just want to say we have a believer today. We're cheering for each other's team today. Let's go. Let's go.
Jags, Dolphins.
Ooh.
Go ahead.
I'm honestly thinking. I'm trying to think right now who, because both of these I'm just kind of like I could care less who wins these with these teams. Unfortunately. Um, I'll say Dolphins week 1. I'll go with the safe option. Tyreek Hill's gonna shine again. Hopefully Tua can give him the ball and let him let Tyreek just do Tyreek things. Trevor Lawrence, as much as I like the player, this is a make or break year for him, I think.
Yeah.
I think he needs to step out of what he's done in the past and kind of play like he did. I want to say it was his second year in the league, where yes, he did throw a lot of interception, but he was still making passes, making touchdowns, helping his team, win games. Because his rookie year, not much he could have done. There wasn't much help at the time. Second year for him was pretty solid, and then last year, yes, I think he did get injured towards like the middle and end, but still a rough year for him overall. But I think I'm gonna go with Dolphins because Trevor Lawrence needs to really find something to lock it in. With Tua, he just gives the ball to Tyreek, and they're 9 times out of 10 golden.
Yeah, I mean, Tua turn the ball over is yeah. I mean, it's
Nice.
Dolphins. You give the ball
Nice.
to Tua, and
Nice slander name.
you give the ball to Tyreek. You give the ball to Waddle. Their running back room is filled with people that's just speeding. Just
I
Dolphins.
didn't even mention Waddle. Yeah, yeah, Miami.
Broncos, Seahawks.
Is it a hot take to say I see Denver winning?
No,
I'm unironically on the Bo Nix hype train. I kind of just hope he does good for them because Denver's had it rough these past few years. Like literally giving up so much to the Seahawks for Russell Wilson. Let's ride. Yeah, unfortunately, Denver found out the ride never ends. But I think Bo Nix. I'm gonna say he's continues his good playing like what we saw in the preseason, and I think he outperforms Geno, and he's able to make a maybe not dominant win. Like I don't think they're gonna win by a lot, but I think he'll walk into Seattle and leave with the W for his team. So I'm gonna go with
I got the
Broncos.
Seahawks.
Seahawks, fair.
Yeah, I mean, the Broncos are arguably one of the worst teams in the league still.
You don't have to argue about that. If you said that, people would be like, "Yeah, okay, I get it."
So I think that's gonna Raiders, the Raiders, and the Chargers.
God, I don't know, Zach. This game seems pretty rough to watch right now. Here's how I think this game could go. If the Raiders do something they should have done a lot more last year, and they do it early week 1 to set the tone, I think they can win. Give the ball to the dude you pay so much for. Give it to Devontae Adams, man. Man couldn't do anything. Like, granted, the ball never got to him, and if it did, it was nowhere near him. But still, you're paying the man that much. He's still a good receiver at the end of the day. I should know. He's hurt us many years ago. He's a good receiver. Just give the ball to him. But I'm gonna go out on a limb, and I think the Chargers pull one out week 1.
Yeah, I think Jim Harbaugh is gonna be ready to go week 1, and I think the Chargers sneak out with this one.
Yeah. See, I think the Chargers get out of here with this one. I'm all
Okay.
for that.
Tom Brady's first game on the call. Cowboys, Brown.
Oh, how poetic would it be when the Cowboys lose against the Browns with Tom Brady first night doing it? How poetic would it be?
So you got the Cowboys?
No, I have the Browns. I'm all for Cowboys' demise. Unironically though, I think Cowboys are winning though.
Yeah, I hate to say it. I think the
Yeah,
Cowboys.
Cowboys are winning. I will say I'll make a little friendly gentleman's bet. If the Cowboys, I'm gonna go with the Cowboys this week. If the Cowboys lose week 1, I'm not picking the Cowboys to win any week for the rest of the year, even if they're going against like the Patriots or something like that. If they lose this week, they lose hope for me, and I'm not even a Cowboys fan. I think it's funny if I just never cheer for them this year.
All right, the game I will be at. Commanders, Succaneers.
Whoa! Sounds like there's a salty Panthers fan out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Am I going first on this one?
Yeah.
Simple. I'm going to do a little illustration. I'm Baker Mayfield. I'm Mike Evans. Tampa Bay is winning this one, I think. Jaden Daniels, I think, will have hopefully a good showing in his first game, but it will kind of be a bit obvious early on. They might need a bit more to help him out, I think. But who knows? Maybe he finds Scary Terry a few times out down in the end zone, and they might put up a fight, which I'm hoping. So I think this could be still a solid game, but I have the Bucks winning.
I got the Commanders.
Ooh.
I think the Bucks are going to feel the loss of Dave Canales at offensive coordinator.
Fair.
I think he was part of the reason why Baker Mayfield did play so well last year. And I do think that Jaden Daniels is going to come out with Scary Terry and huck the ball around, huck two of the ball around. Yeah, I think the Commanders are going to sneak a win out of the Bucks this year.
Fair.
Now, Mike Evans is still going for 200 yards, but
he better get 1,000 yards on the year again for what would be the 13th year in a row or 14th?
No, like 10th. I think this would be 10.
I thought
9 or 10.
I thought I thought he was already past the 10 mark. Hold on, I'll check real quick because I swear I thought he was already past that mark.
He's only been in the league since 2015.
He's at 10. So this would be year 11th. Yeah, I was gonna say he's done it like every season. He's been a Buccaneer, which is insane.
All right, this one is a fun one. Rams, Lions.
Rams and Lions. Another rematch from the playoffs this year. It's in Detroit again, right?
Yes, sir.
Stafford back at home grounds again. If it's anything as competitive as the first one, it'll be a fun game. But with that being said, it's the easy answer. But then again, if I choose against him, he might bite my kneecaps off, so I'm going to pick the Lions.
Yeah, I mean, the Lions are my pick for the Super Bowl this year. I think that they're going to come out week 1 and show that why they're going to be good. Revamp secondary. I think Dan Campbell has learned from his mistakes last year to punt the ball or kick a field goal.
Just here and there.
And yeah, they're going to bite some kneecaps off.
Excuse me. Hell yeah.
All right, final game.
Monday night.
Jetties 49ers.
Oh boy. This one's a tough. Unironically, it's unironically funny tough because I don't know how aggressive Rodgers is going to be this year compared to what happened last year with him. I don't know how like mad and aggressive he's going to be right out the gate. I don't know if he's going to try to play safe and not hurt himself week 1 like what happened last year. I don't know. What do you think, Zach? I'll let you go first this one.
I mean, they're pound for pound the best overall team in the league.
Yeah.
I mean, Christian McCaffrey, the Great White Hope.
That is how a white man runs the football.
That's how a white man runs a football.
Yes, it is.
The Great White Hope. I mean, I think he's gonna come out and be a dominant this year. Debo's back. They finally paid Brandon
I would say
Ayuk.
they got Brandon Ayuk too. So Niners, once again, on paper, are like the most dominant team heading into the thing this year again. Just
Yeah,
on paper
it's-
with name, value, and everything like that.
It's gonna be the 49ers.
Yeah. As cool as it would see Aaron Rodgers to come back and do good in the first week, which I still think he can. I just think the 49ers could be too much for him, unless Brock Purdy just has a terrible game and just gives up too many turnovers. But, yep, it's kind of a safe pick, but again, on paper, it's the best team. So, Niners, week one.
All right. Well, that's all of our week 1 games.
That's the week one games. You can do this if you want to, Zach. Who do you think, and this could be just anybody in the league, who do you think is going to have a breakout game this week? Who's like a good game this week? Be any player.
Bryce Young.
Bryson.
How about you?
I don't know what I was expecting. I was maybe expecting you to pick any player but your team, but you know what? It is what it is. It is what it is. I'm gonna go off what I was saying before. I'm on the Bo Nix hype train. I think he has a good week 1 showing against the Seahawks. I'm not I guess I'm not expecting him to do much, but I think he has a good established rookie week 1 game.
If I don't say Bryce Young, Anthony Richardson.
Fair. If I am picking the Bears, DJ Moore, 200 yards. Let's go. Hey, if you want to talk about Mike Evans getting 200 yards, DJ Moore can do the same thing, bud.
No.
So you should know.
Yes, I know very well.
Joey's tired, guys. He heard our takes and he said y'all are trash, and he went to bed.
And he started drinking halfway through. That's what happened. He started drinking, and now he's falling over. He heard our takes, and he's like, I need a beer.
He just wants a hug, man. He's probably saying, get the Brewer hat off me. That's why he kept falling over. Or the Panthers hat, sorry. For whatever reason, the hat folded looks like it almost looks like an old pirate hat from how it's folded. Like it's like a sailor's hat. There you go. There's Joey. He's back to it. Since we're going over week 1, do you want to do like mini predictions for like who we think will win like awards and everything this year, or nah?
MVP Joe Burrow. Call it a day.
I wish I could be clever and say hot take. It shouldn't be a quarterback, but yeah, that's never gonna happen, unfortunately.
Okay, if it's not going to be a quarterback, who's it going to be?
That's what I'm saying. If it's going to be, somebody needs to have another year like McCaffrey did to even come close to it last year. So that's what I'm saying. I want to be different and say that, but at the end of the day, McCaffrey can rush 10,000 yards and also receive 10,000 yards. He's still coming third to Lamar Jackson, winning another MVP.
It's so stupid that Lamar won the MVP last year, but whatever. Not going to get in that conversation.
Whatever. I'm just going to be totally unbiased. Caleb Williams, Offensive Rookie of the Year. Woo.
Xavier Legette, Offensive Rookie of the Year.
It's, I say we're in the same division, though, right?
No.
Oh, we're,
Oh, yeah.
I was gonna say we're in the same division, so. Ugh. So he can finish third. I'm cool with that.
Never mind. I'm not going to ask.
I can answer who's coming second if you want to ask.
Nope, I already know.
Yeah. Anything else you want to go over, Zach? Or you
No.
good? Heck yeah. Well, I think that will wrap things up for this our week one prediction of NFL. As time of recording this, technically we're recording this the very early morning of Thursday, so games start today. Next week whenever we do our next episode, we'll have the results of who won the most correct or correct matchups, and if it ends in a tie, we'll think of something we can do if we somehow end in a tie.
We'll have a foot race.
Oh, the foot race. Okay. Sure.
Finish a tie. We'll just I don't know. We'll play each other in Madden.
Great. All right. Cool. So Zach wins overtime, guys.
All right. Well, thank y'all for tuning into this episode today.
Drop down your predictions week one for who you guys having winning your matchups.
Yeah, Johnny. I mean, you never should have quoted it in the first place, but yeah. Now I'm just gonna do it every episode now, just to
Perfect. We'll have to add that when we do the next intro. We just have to somebody will add one of us doing that as part of the intro.
So, yeah. Thank y'all for tuning in today. I'm tired. I'm gonna go to bed.
I might do the same. Catch you guys later. Peace.